How's it going, guys? This is gonna be day 3 review of the $24 to $1,000 challenge. Let's have a look at what happened on this day. We got the aces here in one of the biggest pots of the start of the session, and you know, we got it in good with 50 something%, take down the 300 big blinds pot, which is nice. And then here we got jacks and nines. And middle set is good here against two people. You know, sometimes or even often you're gonna run into queens if people are playing reasonable, but he plays 94% of hands. I was a little bit worried with his range because he's calling from the small blind. His cold call is a bit wide as well though, and you know, he's gonna have also hands like the ones here. And yeah, unfortunately he makes a runner on him. Here, we got a pretty good hand on the flop, and the money goes in again. They both have some made hands, and we got combo draw, which is better. Here, kings against queens, cooler in no limit hold'em. And unfortunately, in no limit hold'em, not everything went so well on the day. Got raised small on the flop and turn the top two pair and go with it. I could also check call and check this side on the river. Would have been probably better, but on the deuce, I'm not sure how it can get away, to be honest. So yeah, would have ended up in the same result. Here, I decided to check back and then raise turn because I turned a set and still have an open-ended straight draw. And you know, people are gonna do something stupid here, and he gets it in with 15%. Unfortunately, these hands didn't really occur as often. Here I got squeezed by someone who plays on the tighter side. You can see that his button 3-bet is only 4%, so I decide not to 4-bet, but just call and see what the flop brings, and insta get punished by the set again. Easy game yesterday in a low limit hold'em. Here we got the not flush draw gutter, get it in against two players. One has top set, one has queen high flush draw, and yeah, three-way, no problem with that hand. Here, I mean, we got a coin flip and luck out on the turn as we have the straight. Cannot really fold anything anyway because we got it set, but maybe there's a chance that once he checks the turn on a scary card, he's gonna check fold because the flush gets there or something, right? So that's why sometimes you want to call in position and then try to make him fold straight on the turn, if that ever happens. This is high-low, don't get me wrong, you know, this is not PLO. Ace, king, deuce, five is a very good hand, and this is not such a good hand. And a 57% before the flop, unfortunately lose it. Here, I mean, this is not high-low, unfortunately, because this would be the nuts, but we get it in on the flop with reasonable equity, three-way, and he has a pretty crappy hand again. This is really what you want to find. And then the second half, as you can see, you know, in the first half, basically I was just losing most of the pots. Also, surprisingly few hands over both sessions that I actually got it in good, or I didn't have as much EV as I usually would have on these stakes. Aces here, flopping top set, very nice. It actually, maybe also due to the small raise, the dude here decides to cold call his rep, and yeah, the money goes in. Nice. Also, he could come over the top again, which he did. Here, aces against aces, not so cool, 26%, but win it in the end thanks to a straight. Here, that was also pretty crazy. He had the same straight and a set. Couldn't believe that I was behind, but that was the case, and I free-rolled him, fortunately. So the set is just slightly stronger than the flush draw, you know, just by one out. And here, or by two outs, I think, because he covers one of mine. So here we got a post-flop stack off in a 4-bet pot with the king, queen, a5 double suited, a little bit speculative and not. I mean, against him, I'm kind of happy because he has a range all over the place and he's gonna have aces, so just okay enough with the double suitedness. Here, the clear 4-bet with the double suited kings against the 3-bet and two cold calls. Unfortunately, this time, you know, like probably 30-40% of the time they gonna have aces, but when they do not, it's a fantastic situation. And when they do have aces, you just hope for, you know, the weaker ones, which he does have here. And yeah, Unfortunately, he takes it down. Here, that was the bad beat of the day. I 4-bet the aces. He has the 3-bet call with a classic 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get wrecked on the flop with just 2%. Easy game. Again, for our opponent here. Here, this is quite funny hand where he just check raise, gets in that against our flop boat, which is perfect. So, yeah, he didn't have to check raise the flop, but on the turn, obviously, it's unlucky for him that he made a boat too. Here we get it in with aces in the low flush draw against ace, king, king in the high flush draw, so quite a race. Yeah, he also got lucky in a 4-bet pot for once, flopping better equity. Had to fold a bunch of times in 4-bet pots yesterday. Wasn't so happy. Here, don't ask me why he bets 37 cents on the flop with this hand, but he did. And we just had a hand that barely made it into the check call for me because of the back to flush draw and the 3 high side cards, and usually being very good in equity against whatever he might be betting. But, he would have definitely got me off some hands with his bet size that otherwise would probably call a half pot bet. But, well, we turn the best out and get the money in. Here, we decide to just call and then call down on blanks with our draw. Pretty standard. 4-bet the aces and SPR 1. He has a 10, 10, 8, 3 hearts, 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 and stacks it off. And fortunately, we win this spot. So, as I said, not very happy about the 6,300 hands. In general, those 19,000 hands that I played so far in the challenge. Let's have a quick look at the Excel file at where we are. So far we're at $50.77, dropped quite a bit yesterday, and played 19,000 hands total. As I said, I don't expect this to happen that often during this challenge, to run this bad, but I guess it happens even on the micro stakes. This is it. So I want to thank you guys for watching today in this review of the recap of the day 3. Join me for today's day 4 if you'd like to, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up here and subscribe to the channel. Thanks guys, and see you today.